Hey, good morning, folks. How are you? Well, welcome back. I just wanted to share a few things with you about my morning and what's going on. I don't usually do vlogs, I don't like them. Probably because I never have a whole lot going on to justify doing a vlog. But today I thought, you know what? I'm going to do a vlog. The first thing I did this morning was I had my coffee and I did a live video. We had a blast. Then I had breakfast and a second cup of coffee. And then while I was having my second cup, I made a list of things that I'm going to be doing. So the first thing I have on my list is what's for dinner. Tuesday is today. We are having spaghetti with meat sauce and a salad, which is leftover. Tomorrow from the freezer, I'm pulling out a container of chili and a container of rice and beans. Thursday, I'm going to be making a soup. We will have salad and I'll make some homemade bread. Or any and all leftovers on Friday. If not, I will make Chinese food. Saturday is undecided. Sunday, I have a couple of options. I could do a roasted chicken dinner with vegetables, salad, pilaf, spinach. I could do a turkey dinner. I could do a lasagna and a chicken. I mean, I just have a lot of options. So whatever I do on Sunday for a big dinner is going to determine the meals I have for next week. So I have to give that a little more thought. So now on the same piece of paper, I'm trying to be frugal. No, actually, it's just so it's all in one place. I came up with some kitchen chores that I need to do. And the first thing is I am thawing out blueberries. I have to make some blueberry jam. I have to do that. Then I'm going to pull out my home canned and store canned items, my dehydrated items, and see what needs to be used up. If the dates on them are okay, then I'm good for another week or so. I won't have to use them. And if they need to be used up, I'll incorporate it into meals for this week and next week. I do want to bake some bread. I'm going to try like a quick Italian bread because I don't have time for the dough to rise like overnight to make my artisan bread. I also want to clean out my spice cabinet and the cabinet that I keep my oil and vinegars in. So this doesn't all have to get done in one day. I think I am going to do the jam today. And we'll see what's going on with that, how I make out with that. I'm going to check, make sure I have enough lids. Also, I am ready to take my vitamins, so we're going to talk about that in a second. Okay, so yeah, I'm at that age, I guess. Oh, the golden years, right? I just learned from taking care of mom and dad, and mostly mom, that I need to keep my immune system up so that I don't bring anything to her. And this was basically almost her routine. So we're going to go through it one by one. First thing I like to do is I always take a multivitamin every day. And I do have sensitive stomach, so I try to do gummies if I possibly can. So I take a multivitamin. I will either take a gummies of B12 vitamins, or I will take the liquid that goes under your tongue. So I do get vitamin B12 every day, and I also get a shot once a month. It's hereditary. It's just something that happens in my family. Yikes. Lucky me. I don't prefer the pills of the vitamin C. I prefer, again, the gummies, but this is what I have, and I'm not spending more money, so this is what I'm using up. So I will take 2 of these a day. Always take a flaxseed oil. It is good for the fiber, the cholesterol, helps with inflammation, and it's just really good for you overall. I found that it does help a little bit with fibro. So I do like to take my flaxseed oil. I take a good probiotic. I usually take Phillips Colon Health, but the man brought me this the other day. Yeah, some girls get flowers, I get probiotics, okay? It is what it is. I'm not going to complain. Okay, so anyway, we could say he got me a fruit basket, but yeah, so I am taking my probiotic every day. I take Prevacid every day. And I take, this is what I added when we were all told to stay home 4 years ago, 5 years ago. And I started giving this to mom to build up her immune system. And I take it as well. This is elderberry. So you're probably saying, well, why don't you just get it from your food? Well, I probably get enough from my food. But it's absolutely impossible to get every single vitamin, mineral, and nutrient from your food. You would have to have some of every single thing God created every single day in order to get all that. And we just don't, our society just doesn't function that way. Okay. It just doesn't. The second reason is because I have the B12 deficiency, I have a hard time absorbing B12. So I get the shot, and then the second best thing to the shot is the liquid, which you hold under your tongue. And then my backup to the backup is the gummies. I had H. pylori several years ago, killed my stomach, so that's why I have to take a probiotic. So there's a method to my madness, but yeah, this is my vitamin routine. I feel like Lucille Ball on I Love Lucy. Remember that episode? Vitamita Vegemin, and she got drunk on it? Yeah. So, Misty over at Life with Misty had a snowstorm in Southwest Texas, and she shared all that gorgeous white snow with us this morning. So go check out her video. She got major snowstorm there. And this was ours. We got about 3 inches. It wasn't about 3 or 4. I'd say closer to 4. And then we have a bit of cold. It's like the wind chill's 3 degrees right now. I think the actual temperature is 11 or 12. Might have gone up a degree. But yeah, so this was our snowstorm. It is beautiful. It really is pretty. It was pretty when it was snowing. Not so much gorgeous when you have to clean it all up, though. So I'm hoping we don't get any for a little while. I do like being snowed in, though, I have to admit. I'm such a homebody that when it snows, it kind of like justifies why I don't have to go anywhere. Now I have 6 pints of fresh blueberries. I am going to be smashing these down and canning them up. We have no more blueberry jam, and I can't let that happen. So that is definitely today's project. This is just a good day to do something homey like this and add to my stash. So these have been in the freezer, actually, I believe since July or August. I wrote it down, too, on the bag that I froze them in. They were $1.97 a pint, and I got them at Aldi's. So that's what I got for blueberries. I'm going to be making the jam. Another day this week, I think I'll make strawberry jam, and then we'll be all set for like a year. Because 1/2 pint jar lasts us about a couple weeks anyway. So yeah, I'll be all set. Love our jam. We just love it homemade. It's just so, you can't compare it. You cannot compare it to store-bought. But, so that's what I'm going to be canning up this week, adding to my stash. And this disaster up here has to be cleaned out, all my spices. I'm going to pull everything out, wash the cupboards down, reorganize, and consolidate. Yeah, I cook. And when I cook, I do things on the fly. I don't follow a recipe, so I just go in here, get stuff, and shove it back in there. And yeah, this is the result. So this will take maybe 10 minutes at the most to do. So I'm not worried about it. But this little cabinet has to be washed down, have everything wiped out, consolidated, reorganized. This is where I keep all my different vinegars and my oils and my cooking spray. So that's another chore. So I think I'm going to do the blueberry jam, and I'll clean out these 2 little cabinets today, and it might be a productive day. It's always productive when you doing something, you know, if you're decluttering or cleaning or cooking or something, it's a productive day. So yeah, I got to do that. And the AeroGarden is doing really well. I am starting to get lettuce. It's been only a few days. There's two wells here that it didn't come up yet. I haven't taken off the covers to the escarole, but I have the lights so close to the plants because they're seedlings, you know. But I'll be checking that. And then I have my other AeroGarden here. I'm going to be planting some more items in that as well. Yeah. Maybe cherry tomatoes or something. I'm going to try to grow them and just put them on a windowsill after when they get mature enough. Or put them in my greenhouse, my indoor greenhouse with the grow lights. And maybe we can get some tomatoes in the winter. We'll see. Because the store-bought tomatoes are just awful in the winter. Awful. Nothing like a fresh tomato. So I have the screen down near this window, so I'm not sure how clear it is. But this is my backyard, and it's kind of depressing looking back here at what used to be my garden. And I'm just going to sit here and stare at it a while and figure out where I'm going to be putting gardens next year, because my landscaper owns a farm in Guatemala, and when he comes back in March, he said he's going to donate his time. I can just buy the materials, and he's going to set up a real nice fenced-in garden area, but a nice one. Like, I don't want it really ugly looking, and I am replacing my fence, so that's going to be fun. So I don't need a big patio area, but I want enough that if we have guests over, you know, we got the grill, we got the table and chairs, and maybe a lounge chair, and, you know, the umbrella. And I just want to make it like I'd say half for entertaining and enjoying, and the other half for a garden. So we're going to see what he comes up with. Yeah, it's going to be fun. But I'll tell you, it really hurts to sit here and look out at my garden, all this snow. But I do have carrots growing out there, and yeah, they're growing really well. We'll see what happens with them. I'm sure that by April or May, they'll be ready. Depends on how warm it gets and how they do. But I planted them in September. They do take about 9 months. So, yeah. So I don't know. If the ground wasn't frozen, I would winter sow in some buckets or something, but I just don't know right now. I definitely want to sow some more carrot seeds. I have to figure out how I'm going to do it. We'll see what happens. And that's my garden. My garden. Boo-hoo. So now I am back at the table. I am going to finish my coffee. I am also going to take my vitamins. It's 10:30, haven't taken them yet. So that's about it for today. I'm going to be putting my seeds away. I want to make like a garden planner, like a notebook planner where I can put the seeds in a pocket or something that each month I want to plant, and write some notes down on where I'm going to plant them and what I have good luck doing, how I'm going to plant them, whether it's going to be start them indoors, start them outdoors, whatever, or just grow them in the AeroGarden, whatever it is, I'm going to be doing that. So I have a lot of little things going on this week. No cleaning. I worked my butt off over the weekend, cleaning, dusting, washing, scrubbing. The house is clean, like really clean. So that's it. I'm just going to be doing 1 or 2 little projects a day that I enjoy doing. So this is my blog. I hope that you guys like it. I hope you do enjoy it. We'll see what happens, right? I'm not going to be doing vlogs every day. Like I said, I don't have enough going on in my life to do a vlog every single day. So this is it. Hey, leave a comment. Let me know if you enjoyed it. A thumbs up would be great. And if you're not subscribed already, feel free. just hit subscribe. It's free, and we'll get to know each other better. I love you guys, and I do hope that you all have a wonderful day. Stay warm, stay prepped, and stay blessed.